let's check out the new scan tool here. What? Where's this scan tool? Oh wait, I know. All right, that should have did it. Hey, there we go. Hey everyone, this is Tom with Fresh Vintage Garage. Today we're checking out the MS309 Pro, the professional diagnostic tool. I say professional. This has a lot of stuff, OBD2, data streaming. It actually will check your battery, and I think it does evap tests. For a quick comparison, this is the MS309, which is just basically a code reader. The Pro gives you the other features, so to speak. Frankly, I think calling this a Pro is a stretch. If you want a real Pro scan tool, go to any Harbor Freight store and get yourself a T8. You can also check out the video for this in the description of the video you're watching now, but these are available at any Harbor Freight store. Looking at this, it's a pretty basic unit, but we're going to do a few things. We're going to open this up and see what's inside, and then we're going to go out and scan a car and see what's going on with it. Let me pop this open while we're talking here. I believe this has a decent enough screen, and actually looking at it, comparing it to the MS309, the screen itself is, pretty much the same, so it's more of a software functionality thing, but looking at it, there's really not a whole lot going on here. Button check, buttons feel pretty clicky, pretty useful, so let's go ahead and head outside and see what's going on with the car right now. We are in my 2005 Honda CR-V here, and we have it plugged into the OBD2 port. It's down by my gas pedal. Kind of a short-ish cord, so that's about all the further we're going to get. But looking at this, the car diagnostic tool, the MS309 Pro, this looks and feels pretty similar to the MS309, thinking back to that software. And in here, looking at it real quick, there's a couple things: language, unit of measure, English versus metric. I was kind of happy to see the contrast because some of these screens, they're not great. So this contrast is actually a nice feature, a nice touch. So it's pretty cut and dry. Let's go to the battery life test first. Let's press up. We'll go to the battery measurement. We'll see what's going on here. Okay, so there's my 11.7 volts, and if I were to start the car, that would jump up. Battery monitoring, I have no idea what that does. Oh, it's a graph. Okay, let's start the car. Okay, so we get live battery graphing. That's kind of neat to see. And let me just turn it off, forgive the beeping. Okay. And battery life, I'm actually not sure. Before testing, turn the engine on, then fully charge, turn it off, turn off the engine and turn it on again. Okay. So I guess it wants me to actually start the engine. Let's find out. Oh, okay. So it actually gave you it tested the crank of the, interesting. And I can't tell if it's just medium or if it's like closer to the poor or versus closer to the good kind of thing. Battery is probably about 2.5 years old, give or take. So medium's about right. So kind of neat to see it will give you that on the fly. And let's go into I'm just going to leave the car running. Let's go into the actual scanning. And this is going through the protocols, like global protocols. It should get to ISO 9141-2. All right, so we have one code found. Let me just hit down to see if anything else shows up. Okay, so it just takes us to this menu. Let's read the code. And it actually is saying 2 codes. You can see it changing from 1 of 2 to 2 of 2 right there. But let me hit OK and see what happens. Nothing happens. Okay, let me hit exit. If I wanted to erase them, I could. View freeze frame data. Let me do this here. Okay, so when this code triggered, this is kind of a neat thing to call out. When this code triggered, This is the data that the computer captured and froze in time, so to speak, just a snapshot of what was happening in the car when that code triggered. So it helps you figure out, oh, I was going 29 miles an hour. That's kind of neat to see. So it's neat to see the data in here to help you diagnose potentially. Not that you're going to do a whole lot of diagnosing with this thing, but it takes one more layer in. IM readiness is, let's see, since data trouble codes cleared or this drive cycle. So let's do this drive cycle. And it says the check engine light is off, which is incorrect, but so all this other stuff is saying NA. Let's go to sense this is cleared, see what happens. Okay, so on. So we're getting more comprehensive data here. I mean, everything seems okay. Now, catalyst monitoring says okay, and I'm curious if I have a bad catalytic converter. It's interesting that it's saying that's okay, but I don't know if that means like O2 sensor okay, or the catalytic converter is saying it's okay, or the system says it's okay. Oxygen sensor monitoring. So, well, good to see that you have this information in the scan tool here. Okay, so here's some other data. Vehicle info, turn the key on. Okay, so our VIN, all the usual stuff, VIN, and then calibration ID, and if you have a California situation, your verification number. Live PCM data, let's take a look and see what's in here. Okay, so this is our actual live data coming out of the computer right now. Let me go ahead and hit the gas to see if the spark advance will change much. Oh yeah, there you go. And then our RPMs were up here. So it is working. I wonder if I throw the car, I'm just gonna go like a mile an hour or something to see. Yep, so we are moving forward. So that is working. One of these we recently tested, it was giving like one line off, the data was not right. So, but kind of neat to see all of this is in here, and there's quite a bit of data in here. And let me go back, and what's the battery test do? Okay, so it takes you into the same system here. And let me exit. Okay, so let me turn the car off. Wrapping things up here. The MS309 Pro, the MS309 is legit a code reader. That's it. I think it'll clear your codes. I honestly don't remember if it reads data. I think it's just a code reader. This gives you a little bit more functionality. I see why they would put Pro on here. It's certainly not a Pro tool, but it has more functions than the MS309. If you're looking for, decent side-of-the-road glove box thing, this thing feels durable enough. The buttons are clicky. Feels like if you dropped it, it probably wouldn't break. I wouldn't throw it against the wall or anything, but it's a fairly durable tool. It feels decent enough. So if you want to check it out, make the informed decision, the link for this is in the description of the video you're watching right now. Also, there's Bluetooth dongle scan tools there. If you have an Android or iOS phone, most likely what you're watching this video on, you can take a Bluetooth dongle scan tool and you have a very powerful, all kinds of functionality. Some even do bidirectional control and oil light resets and a whole lot more. So some of those are in the same description for the video you're watching right now. So maybe check a few of those out if you're looking to go up one notch from the MS309 Pro here. With that, if you like scan tools, if you like shop equipment, if you like keeping your cars fixed up and certified fresh, keeping them on the road, Fresh Vintage Garage is your channel. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.